Championships right here on Bright House Sports Network. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. Alongside Ansley Cassidy, I'm Chris Torello, and it's the matchup we wanted. We asked for it, and we got it. It is Winter Haven taking on Lakeland, and you can see Ansley there. Both teams sweeping their way right to Wednesday night. 3-0 over Bartow, 3-0 over Kathleen, and these are two teams that really want to go at it with each other.
We've got two very competitive teams ready, both teams wanting to win to move on, so very exciting.
Yes, and we have a lot of players to get to tonight. We're going to start with the Blue Devils, acting technically as the away team. Sarah Koneman, she's a setter for them, and she means business.
Koneman is a great athlete, the best all-around athlete on the court, runs the show. She's like the quarterback of the team and just a positive player on the court.
Yeah, very talkative. Coach Flores very, very high on Koneman. And then on the other side with Lakeland, we could have chosen anyone, literally, from the freshman 5 all the way through. We go with the junior outside hitter and Heather Goodman.
Goodman has a really explosive outside hitter. She really puts up a tough block for the other team, so offensively and defensively she leads and digs. So
now, one thing we should note is that Sarah Franklin will not play tonight for the Dreadnoughts. We'll see how that impacts things, the scheme for their coach. We'll get into all of that coming up. It is the Class 7A District 7 Championships next on Bright House Sports Network.
House Sports.
Bring us back out of break here at the Class 7A District 7 Championships. It is Winter Haven taking on Lakeland, and let's wait no further. We start with the starting lineups. First, the Blue Devils of Winter Haven.
Kaylee Robbs, setter.
Sydney Schaefer, outside.
Kylie Kidd, libero.
Sarah Koneman, setter.
Hope Gorby, outside.
Mai Mahan, middle. Day Brooks, middle.
All right, thank you, ladies. And now to the Dreadnoughts of Lakeland.
Alex Gilmore, setter. Mackenzie Pike, outside hitter.
Marisha Williams, middle.
Bree Ray, libero. Heather Goodman, outside hitter. Rob Martinez, DS.
Mary Claire Madden, middle.
Lakeland, 1, 2, 3, Lakeland, you know!
All right, so those are the starting lineups. Now, Ansley Cassidy, two of the most important keys to the game of the season.
Okay, so for Winter Haven, it's going to be to play with consistency and, just stay calm and play their best game. And then for Lakeland, will be play some great defense.
And you look at the fact that we actually had a chance to talk with both coaches, and Crystal Ramsey for Lakeland, she was really adamant that this team needs to stay on their heels tonight. They can't really look to where they want to go unless they can get past Winter Haven. And they said, we're going to have to really be strong up front. That was one of her things.
Right. You have a lot of emotion here because you win to move on. So you want to win these games and really take it seriously and limit a lot of errors.
And on the other side, you have Coach Damaris Flores for Winter Haven. And, she's a CrossFit trainer. She knows about discipline. She knows about burpees. We'll get into that all. But she also really likes to mention the fact that, this is a team in Lakeland that she wants to beat, her team wants to beat.
Right. And she talked about how we don't give up and we're going to do it right. And that's a really important concept, and you've got two coaches here who both have that same old school philosophy with volleyball. Just give it all you got, put your heart into it.
Now there is a bit of a connection between Lakeland and Winter Haven, and that is their athletic director, Dan Talbot. He spent 8 years at Lakeland, and now he's at Winter Haven as the athletic director. So one thing too is the players, they know each other. They were hugging each other before the game. How tough is it? You've played before, Ansley, in terms of these big moments. How tough is it when you have these players who know each other, and now you're not just playing in a regular match. This is for something more.
Well, this is where the emotions run high, and this is how you can actually get people off of their game. And that's what you want to do as you're going to go hard. You know these players, you know each other, you may play club together, so you know their strengths and weaknesses, and you have to really hone in on those. So it can be really emotional and get thrown off, really.
Yeah, well, this is a district that, in a way, has been a little bit, shall we say, kinder to Lakeland. And one of the reasons is you look at here, in years past, George Jenkins, that's a name. When we actually talked with Winter Haven coach Damaris Flores about George Jenkins, that was one of the 3 teams you mentioned, along with Winter Haven and Lakeland, about Polk County volleyball. Yeah. And to see George Jenkins there, you'll find, didn't get a win until back in 2010 in the 5A6 championships. So, you know, we didn't want to bring it up to coach, but you can kind of tell they're happy that they don't have to deal with it. They actually did, Lakeland, beat George Jenkins this year. Right.
So you've got a lot of healthy rivalries in this area that have just really been coming along for years and years and years. And these kids play year-round volleyball and have a lot of just passion for the sport.
Well, maybe a goal to not only win the districts, but move on into regionals coming up later on in late October, early November. You also look at Winter Haven's playoff history, and Coach Flores talking about it is a goal to get to our 3rd consecutive regional finals. You see the last 2 years they've lost to Vanguard, who went on to be a runner-up and then a state champion 2 years ago. So for Winter Haven, they know, win tonight or you go home.
Right, it's a big, the pressure's on right here.
And we're just about set to get things going. Alex Gilmore, one of the 3 captains, a senior. She's set to serve. We're underway. That one goes into the net, gonna have to get it over. Gilmore now the set. That was Mo Williams. Kept alive there, that's Brianna Ray. Good dig, simple. Koneman across. We talked about her in the open. Gilmore setting it. Just had to get it across. A chance now for Winter Haven. And that one's going to go long. So a decent little rally to start things off here, Ansley. And, you know, one thing I like, their backline defense for Winter Haven pretty strong up front.
Right. Everyone's getting in position, ready. You want every ball.
And Gilmore, her second serve. That one's just going to get over. Nice dig on a strong kill attempt. And across it goes. Now it's Ray. Gilmore. Goodman just drops it right into no man's land.
That was a great spot. Goodman saw that opening, and she saw that she could go up. Looked like she was going to go for the kill on the right side and just tap the ball right down.
Took 160 kills last year. She's at 193 if you include that one. And that one into the net there, so a 3-0 lead, pretty quick for Lakeland. When we talked with Coach Flores for Winter Haven, she said one thing about this Lakeland team is they want to go 1, 2, 3 and go home. That's what their plan is.
Right, and then you have the other side of the court saying, you know, we're not giving up. We want to put our best foot forward, so.
And that time just a little bit long for Mo Williams. Marisha Williams is her real name, but they call her Mo or Mo Money. And we will take full broadcasting advantage of that tonight. And take first advantage of the serve tonight. Oh, that's a nice dig, good save. Now just get it across Koneman. Gilmore setting it. And there's another point for Lakeland.
That was
Mackenzie Pike off of that one.
Mackenzie on the outside, that was a great swing. You have really great passers and setters. She's had the ball right up, and she's good arm swing.
You know, one thing Coach Flores also talked about is communication. Need to keep communicating, keep on making sure we cover those zones, make sure we know where we're going to be. And you need to against Lakeland. So the point now over to Lakeland. Oh, excuse me, Winter Haven.
It was a net call on the middle.
And you just see right there Heather Goodman looking over saying, shake that one off. And I think that one's not, no, that one stoppage of play here, I believe, very quickly, as we have the referee discussing right now. And Coach Flores wanting a little bit of an explanation. So we have the scorers table off to our left. I think it's a scoring issue of who served
Kylie
first.
Kidd is the libero who just has gone in to serve.
15 for 12 is what they just said. So it's Day Brooks. So Kylie Kidd, Day Brooks. That was the switch that was just made. I think we're okay. Okay.
Looking over at.
And that is in, so Kylie Kidd, the weight was good enough.
You can see Lakeland getting ready to run some plays offensively. They're in a serve receive. They're going to have to make a good pass to get going, but they have 3 hitters. You've got Gilmore in the back row, so she's got 3 powerful hitters to set.
And now there's Mo Williams, her second kill of the evening as she comes out and takes a seat. You're going to see that a lot with Lakeland. They can rotate players in and out.
She has quite a vertical jump for that middle. She jumped up really nice and high.
Ray with the serve. It's going to put Winter Haven on their back heels. That's got to get over. It's a free ball. And Gilmore setting it up. Okay, very nicely done there. That was a good attempt. Or can they set something up? Can Winter Haven? Off the fingertips, nice dig there. Kylie Kidd. Now Gilmore just gonna put it into no man's land, go into her knees, nicely done. Gilmore, Goodman, another great save. Kidd, this one's gotta just get over. Kaylee Robb on this one, and then into the net, the block, nicely done from Koneman. And a hard-fought point.
You had lots of great defense by Winter Haven here with Kidd in the back row. Really, what a dig. One hand, she got that up. They were able to set the ball and keep that rally going.
Yeah, you saw there on the second hit there, that was Kaylee Robb. That one falls out. It's now 5-all in this opening set. Bailey Messner, she'll come in. She's a junior. For both Robb and Kidd. And now it's Koneman back. That one's gonna go long in the first lead of the night for the Blue Devils.
You can see Koneman's energy and that positive thing she's got for the court. Her coach talked about. She got really excited after that ace, and you can see she's serving aggressively.
Talks, like you said, very positive. One thing coach said, her knowledge leads to victory. She knows the game so well. A nice attempt at a dig there, and Carrie Willis, the sophomore, just kind of fell a little too far off. So a 6-6 opening set. Caitlin Brown was back to serve. Brown, one of the freshman 5. Now the setup, and that one goes long, 7-6.
A great play, a great set by Koneman once again in the middle with that quick short set. That's always hard for the blockers to defend on the other side. So,
yeah. Going long on that one was Trinity Garrard. She's a 5'10 freshman, and like we mentioned, you're going to see a lot of in and out up front, especially. Gilmore just trying to put that one over, and Ashley's going to say she carried that over the net. So Winter Haven, an 8-6 lead. And you see, talk to the hands. Can't get anything there. It's a 3-point lead, and I think Coach Ramsey wants a timeout, and she's gonna get it.
The passing game with Winter Haven is getting knocked off. So this is what I'm talking about with the emotion with these kids who know each other and the serves, is you just want to get the other team out of their system. And they seem to be doing that.
Absolutely, and you look at the fact, again, we keep mentioning this, but Lakeland hasn't dropped a set. They haven't lost a district game this year. So if you're in the huddle right now with Coach Ramsey, what are you saying to the girls?
I think you're saying you need to pass the ball. Your passing game is everything. If you're gonna, that's the only way to run an offense. So they've got to limit errors, which Coach said that before the match. She said, we've got to limit our errors and just stay with our game. So I think that's what she's probably telling them. Just calm down and get that first pass to the setter.
And there's no need to think that the moment's too big for them. This is a team that certainly knows how to win big moments. Has had big moments,
Right.
and Coach Ramsey's been here in her 12th season now.
Yeah, and as you know, you just don't want the other team to get a longer run, which is a good time for a timeout and to regroup and get ready.
19 aces for Hope Gorby as she serves this one across. And I think gonna say, yep, she hit the antenna there.
Yeah.
So a 9-7 lead for Winter Haven, and the serve comes back over for Lakeland.
Robin Martinez back to serve.
And Martinez has 24 aces on the season. That one, oof,
Yes,
barely getting over. Can Koneman set it up? She can. And beautifully done. That is Sydney Schaefer, the junior outside hitter. She's an All Saints transfer. If you came up to the game, that's not too far from here, folks. As we take a look at the replay, this is only her second year as a volleyball player.
Yep, you can see she's just so athletic, jumps up, had a great touch on the ball.
Coach has talked about how she has such a great vertical. She's got a great attitude when it comes to the game. And she said really her talent's why she's playing right now. She's also a soccer player.
I love seeing these multi-sport athletes, because you can see she just has that athletic. She understands the team sport. She's right there getting excited over every point and putting her heart into it.
And now an 11-7 lead for Winter Haven. Gilmore setting it up. And just perfect placement right there. That is Mary Claire Madden, a junior.
That was a nice play by Lakeland. That quick set in the middle is really a tough ball for the blockers. So you really have to be able to anticipate what's about to happen. And she had a beautiful set, and just that tip when they're not expecting it.
That one goes into the net there. For Madden, I know she went to the bench, but she was converting on nearly 54% of her kills during the regular season. And now Madeline Pashmera back to serve. She's a sophomore. She's got 12 aces. I swear, everyone in Lakeland has a stat. They probably all lead, too. It's incredible.
They're pretty impressive.
So now a 12-9 Winter Haven lead. And it's Kaylee Robb back to serve. A 5'5" senior, 33 aces on the season, a 3-year varsity player. And Gilmore to Mo Williams. That one drops right across.
That was a great play by Mo. A little slide set was what they were doing, where they push it out a little bit further towards the outside, but it's still a quick set. So a slide set to Mo, and her hands right up there. It's very hard, difficult to block as well.
Now it's Robb setting it up. There's Day Brooks. And Goodman, oh, nice dig there to save it as Schaefer. Brooks saved there. Now Gilmore. And in the middle of nowhere, again, it's the senior, Mackenzie Pike. As we take a look at the replay, she only had 71 kills during the regular season. Not to say that's a bad stat, but when you look at some of the players on this team.
Yep, she seems to be really consistent with her play. She's passing, hitting well, all over the court.
I'm going to say they hit that twice. So now 3 straight points for Lakeland, and we are even here in the opening set. Back to serve is one of the captains, Alex Gilmore. We've heard a lot of her up at the net. And Robb's going to have to come in. And Robb's all over the place. Schaefer had to get it across, and now after a few, nice block. Goodman saved it then herself. Koneman. Now Schaefer. The block was there. Put back across. Beautifully done by Kidd. Now Robb to her knees. Kidd. Koneman's got a chance. Now Gilmore. Hachmera's got to get it across. That's 4 hits. And a 13-12 lead for Winter Haven.
What a matchup in the middle there. You have Day Brooks against Mo Williams right there. Both of them very athletic, very tall. Both put up a great block.
And she's being fearless right now. She's going right up to that net, knowing that you see the two right there, 14 and 15. Robb and Kidd, they're not letting anything hit the ground if it comes near them. That one gets over into the net. Williams couldn't do anything with it. 14-12 Winter Haven. Here's Carrie Willis to serve. 20 aces during the regular season. That one into the net, so 14-13. And you're going to get Trinity Gerard back into the game. Back to serve is the senior Pike. 18 aces during the regular season for Pike. Now Robb. This time behind the Koneman. Nice dig there. Just across, free ball opportunity. Robb. Now Williams and Goodman working as one. Koneman tries to put it across. Williams, Gilmore. Another nice job there from Robb. Willis to Robb to Koneman on that one. Willis, Robb, a chance here. That's Hope Gorby.
That was just a great attack by Hope Gorby. She could see that sharp angle. You can see her jump up nice and high. She turns her hand and goes for that angle, and right there scores.
It just seems no matter what, someone's there for the answer for these Blue Devils. You know, Coach talked about they have that Blue Devil pride. They're going to keep going. Now Gilmore. Williams, big swing. Kid right there. Robb. Koneman. Gilmore. Goodman. If she had tried to go for it, she would have ended up probably knocking down the first official.
That was so impressive to see Koneman hit that ball with her left hand as a setter. You could see she really had to jump up and figure out what to do with it, and it ends up scoring.
And that one into the net, 17-13. The Blue Devils playing with a lot of pride. Nice save there from Gilmore. This one's going to be a free ball, though. Now can they take advantage? Kidd, Robb, Gorby. That one barely getting over. Lakeland looking very out of sync. Chance here. Everyone falling. It's going to have to get over. Willis. Koneman. And it's going to go in.
Okay. That was a great play. Great set by Kaylee Robb to the backside.
And with their biggest lead of the night, another timeout for Crystal Ramsey as we take a look at this replay.
A great play. You can see a wonderful bump set right there, and she just puts it right in the deep backcourt. So she saw that spot. That was with her right hand this time. The play before, she hit it with her left hand. So pretty great skills right there.
And we take another look. It's not like that was hit with too much force. It was just the placement of it, because it seemed you had 5 dreadnoughts up front and poor Brianna Ray left in the back.
And that's exactly what you want to be as a hitter. You want to be versatile. You want to be able to see the opening, see what you can do, look like you're going to really hit the ball and go for that straight down shot, and then put it where you want it. So,
I'll tell you what, you have a lot of talent there. You just saw it from Koneman, who's been getting, some looks now and again. But how about Recruiting Central? All the latest buzz from the recruiting world, analysis from experts across our state as they break down the top prospects from the Bay Area and Central Florida. Whose stock is on the rise? Who's going to have their commitment impact your favorite college team? Recruiting Central Friday, 6:30 on Bright House Sports Network. Hey, we're your home for high school sports. We're also your home for the 7A District 7 championships right now. Winter Haven up 5 on the perennial favorite Lakeland here in the opening set. That one just drops. Communication. Mackenzie Pike as well as Brianna Ray. Not a good way to start a time after a timeout there.
So you've got Kidd setting the ball up to Koneman right there, putting it down.
Just right now, Lakeland kind of sleeping a little bit out there. Great block there from Koneman.
I've got to tell you, Koneman's on fire. This energy that her coach talked about, she's got it right now. And she knows that she has to have a strong hand, strong block to block that left side.
It seems like it's been forever since Kylie Kidd has been off that back line. Robb right there again, going to fall in the middle of nowhere. You don't want to give Lakeland any opportunity. Williams will come out of the game. And back to serve is Ray. Now Rob. Koneman. That one's going to go off the fingertips of Pike. 21-14, a 7-point lead.
Koneman is really playing, giving some smart plays here, hit right off the top of the blocker's hand. So that's really a challenging, advanced hitting move right there.
One thing to notice there, senior setter Kaylee Robb, we've been mentioning her name. She actually just came out of the match. Just a regular substitution. And Bailey Messner. Now Koneman. Willis just put it